Reaction, the host of Justice, Judge Jeanine Pirro, and the author of Defeating Jihad, Dr. Sebastian Gorka. Let's talk legally. Okay, if Rambo Deadfish, if San Francisco, if Comrade de Blasio, all these people defy the law of the United States and they say, we're not going to listen to the president, we're not going to follow federal law, are they aiding and abetting? Are they themselves committing a crime?
Well, this is the way you would have to look at it. They would be, if the feds or ICE lodge a detainer, then they are harboring a fugitive and they are aiding and abetting in the harboring of a fugitive. The way to hurt them is to make sure that you take away their money for sanctuary cities, which is what they didn't do last year with the budget. But let me explain one thing.
Okay, all right, so they'll defund that. Trump would do that.
Trump is going to do that, and Trump has to do it.
So here's the next question. Well, what about those people that still harbor them?
The people that still harbor them, what are you talking, the cities?
Is that a crime?
I'm not sure, because the feds cannot force the locals to do their job for them. It's a commandeering clause as interpreted by the courts.
What if they pull somebody over and they know that person's illegal and they let them go?
And the locals let them go?
Yeah. Is that a crime?
The feds cannot force them to hang on to that guy. The feds can only if they have the information. What the feds are doing now is they are getting rid of the information.
All right. If I encourage somebody to break the law, I say, okay, yeah, just break the law. Don't listen to that law.
But what you have to do, look, this is what Bobby Jindal tried to do when he was running for president. He got a lot of heat for it. You have got to actually be and have an overt act in furtherance of the crime to be part of the conspiracy. Here's the bottom line. This is a fallacy. A chief of police like Beck has an obligation to protect his citizens. A sanctuary city is allowing criminal illegals to run rampant. And his claim that he is protecting them and creating a back and forth with the illegals. No, what he's doing is he's allowing criminals to run rampant and victimizing the illegals. I know, I was a DA. What you're doing is you're allowing the illegal criminals to victimize the illegals who aren't criminals.
All right, let me go to Sebastian Gorka. From the perspective, all right, we understand what criminal aliens can potentially do. That's a no-brainer. Donald Trump said we got to build the wall first. After the wall is built, the country will make decisions. He'll make decisions about those that didn't respect our laws and sovereignty. Isn't the bigger issue about borders, though, the security issue that you're dealing with? In other words, you study ISIS. You know al-Qaeda. You understand radical Islamists. Don't they know that border's open? Don't they know that's an easy entry point for them to get into the country, to commit acts of terror in towns and cities, et cetera?
They don't just know that, Sean. They actually have been exploiting it. We associate Judicial Watch here in D.C. with the amazing work of Tom Fitton and Chris Farrell on Servergate. But Judicial Watch has also been investigating exactly how the southern border, especially a 60-mile patch between Texas and New Mexico, is being exploited by jihadists. There are reports from the local, not the feds, but the local Texas Public Safety Department. There are reports from Mexico that jihadists are using the rat runs. They're using the coyotes to bring people into the United States. There is an individual who reported that the Garland attack, you remember the attack in Garland, Texas, that was connected to jihadists in Mexico and Texas. So, Sean, it's not hypothetical, it's already here. And those cities that say they're going to harbor or maintain their sanctuary status, I'd like to remind them of one thing. Donald Trump won this election mostly on a platform of law and order. Clearly, they still don't understand what happened last Tuesday in America.
Yeah.
There's another piece to this. We do not allow the harboring of American criminals. Why are we allowing for the harboring of illegal foreign criminals? And the United States Supreme Court, in response to President Obama's executive action with DAPA, said, no, Mr. President, we are not going to allow you, by affirming the circuit court and having a split decision, we're not going to allow you to prevent the deportation of 5 million illegals. They have to be deported. So President Obama should get off his high horse at this point and understand that we are a country of laws and stop talking speaking down to President-elect Trump and telling him what to do. We are a country of laws. They have to be followed.
All right, guys, good to see you both. Thank you. And very important questions that will be coming up. This is going to be a big fight. All right, up next.